Hello, my name is Adrian Corona or Adrian Corona, and welcome to my video of how to take care of my Alocasia or Alocasia. First of all, I want to let you know that I have some experience with two different types of Alocasia or Alocasia. I'm not sure how to say that, but yeah, Alocasia. This one, it's called REGAL Shield. As you can see, it's stunning, to be honest. The leaves are kind of velvety in a way, and the stem is completely green. There's a huge contrast with the stem and the back of the leaves, as you can see right here. This one is actually like, I'm not sure if it's dark green or red or brown, but it's like completely stunning. On the front, there's not a huge contrast, but you can also see the contrast like in the front. The most impressive thing of this one, I would say that it's the contrast of the leaves and the texture as well. Like I told you, it's kind of velvety. This one, it's called REGAL Shield. I will also show you my Alocasia boa. This one, it's bigger actually, as you can see right here. So for this one, the leaves are a little bit different. As you can see, like it's longer, it's a little bit narrow as well. The stem, it's going to look kind of like a snake. I'm guessing that's why it's called boa. The other one, it's like, as you can see here, it's green, solid green. This one is more like a pattern, I would say. It's beautiful. And the leaves are completely solid green. Yeah, that would be the difference. So I discovered that for these two, the care is practically the same one. So for the light, these babies need to be in a place where it's bright, but it doesn't receive sunlight. Otherwise, it's going to get sunburn, and we don't want that. This actually can be grown outdoors, but in order to achieve that, we would need to be in a place with mild conditions. Not like, for example, right now I'm living in Montreal. Here it's not considered a mild condition, so I wouldn't be placing them outdoors. I have them indoors actually. So yeah, like I was telling you, the light, it's better in a place where it's going to receive a lot of light, bright but indirect. These two, I have them in my north window, so they don't receive a lot of light. Actually, they never receive sunlight, they just receive the shade, like kind of shaded light, and they have been doing great. So I recommend you to do the same thing for your Alocasias. Talking about the soil, it would be recommended to use a tropical mix. These plants are from Asia and they're used to being humid all the time. That's why the tropical mix, it would be better. Just be sure that the pot that you're going to use for these plants have draining holes. It's very important that these plants don't stay in water for a long period of time. If not, they can get root rot. So yeah, try to get a good tropical mix and water it like completely, making sure that the water, it's going to go away. It won't stay like in your pot, and that's it. It has to be humid at all times. If it starts to dry out, I recommend you to water it like in that moment. And that's it for in terms of watering. That would be the basic need of these plants. So in terms of temperature, these prefer to be in temperatures of around like actually between 18 degrees Celsius and like 25. They really don't like strong weather conditions, for example in the desert, or right now that I'm living in Montreal, like here it snows as soon as October, so I wouldn't place them outdoors like I told you. But you just have to keep an eye on the temperature, but most of the temperature indoors, it's going to be okay. So that's why I recommend you to place them indoors, and they're going to be great and stunning, as you can see. I'm sorry if I feel like I'm showing off my plants, but for these ones I feel like a proud plant that Sorry. Speaking of fertilizing, these plants need to be fertilized once every 2 weeks in the growing season, which would be the months of spring and summer, and we need to stay back the rest of the year, which would be considered as a dormant season. So for the repotting of these plants, it's better to do it once a year. It's better to do it in the beginning of spring. When we do it, we should use a pot that's one size larger. For example, this one is 6 inches. The best one would be a 7 inches. They don't mind staying a little bit root bound, so don't worry about that. When repotting, just make sure that you're gonna use a pot that has draining holes. It's super important in order to prevent the root rot that I told you about, to have the draining holes. For the humidity, these plants need to be in a place where it's going to be at least 40. They can go from 40 to 60 without a problem. 40 would be the minimum. If you can give them more, it's going to be better. So yeah, if you have a humidifier home, it would be a good idea to place them near that humidifier. And that will be everything from me. Thank you so much for watching my video on how to take care of my Alocasias. If you like my video, be sure to give it a like, to comment it, to share it. And yeah, that will be everything from me. Be sure as well to follow my channel and to follow me on Twitter. My username is @vamp. You will see it around here. And thank you so much again, and to the next one.